Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am back with another video. My apologies on the lack of videos last week, but if you follow me anywhere else, you'll know I haven't been feeling well lately. And also, if you read the entire title in the description box, you'll see that I've added something a tad bit new to my channel. What better month than Black History Month than to introduce a new series onto my channel called hashtag BOMBALERT. So this will be something that continues through on my channel, but I'm just, introducing it this month. So from now on, anytime you see hashtag BOMBALERT in the title, just know whatever product I'm talking about, whether it's a foundation, eyeshadow palette, lipsticks, whatever it is, whatever that video was focused on is Black owned. So first up in this series is the Iman Luxury Concealing Foundation. This retails for $16 for 0.5 fluid ounces. I picked it up in the shade Earth 3, and one thing about foundation ranges that actually do have a lot of ranges is the more diverse the range is, the harder it is to pick your shade. So with this, there are more shades for darker skin tones to try, and I was on the website like, what is this? However, Iman does have an app that you can download it onto your phone. When you open it up, it'll make you take a picture of yourself. Make sure you take that picture in good lighting so that you can get a true visual of what your skin tone is, and then it'll tell you what shade in which foundations or products in general for you to purchase. Thing is, they didn't have this. I guess the app wasn't updated enough to have what your shade would be in this, so it matched me to other foundations, and after seeing those pics, I just did alright, well, I guess this will be the shade that I go for, which was, like I said, was Earth 3. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. Now, before I get into what this foundation claims to do, I just want to point out where you can find it. On Iman's website, if you click purchase this, whatever, it takes you to Amazon's website, so you can get this off Amazon. I know some people are a little sketchy about purchasing makeup off Amazon, but like Iman's site takes you directly to Amazon, and I believe there are some drugstores that you can purchase this from. I don't know. Anywhere will be linked either in the description box or on the screen itself. And I think that's it, where you can purchase it. So this foundation comes in 8 shades, and the description of it says it is full coverage, long wearing, buildable, and versatile coverage, which makes it the ultimate 2-in-1 foundation. So this is like other foundations where they say they're 2-in-1, so it's kind of like a foundation and concealer in one. Ooh, that was one pump. That looked like one pump too much. Not gonna use all of that. So I actually did end up using the whole one drop on my face, and as you can see, I'm doing something I've never done in my foundation hunts before. I set just this side with a powder, because I usually did, like I would do the actual video with nothing on, and then like the next video I would test out how the foundation looks with a full face, or just setting it in general to see if it lasts longer. And yeah, I realized, especially with foundations that I don't like, that I don't want to ruin the next video I do by wearing a foundation that I already know I don't like. So I figured from now on I'll just set like 1/2 so we can just do it all in one and figure out whether I like it or not, because who wants to do a video that they're actually excited about with an orange face? Example, the LA Girl foundation, which is why I didn't do that. So this is my face after letting it dry. As always, I will hold all opinions until the end of the video. Once again, this is the not set side, this is the set side. It is currently 125. So I'm gonna go, come back later and let you see how it held up and tell you what I think. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is what my face looks like now. It is 5:07. I will insert a before and after clip somewhere around here. So what did this claim to? It claimed to be full coverage, long wearing, buildable, and have versatile coverage. As far as coverage goes, this is full coverage. I'm talking full coverage, borderline Kat Von D type full coverage. So anyone who likes to stick somewhere between light and medium coverage, you're not going to get that with this. But that one pump that I put on my hand, it gave me this look, and some people might even feel this is a little too much for them, and this was just one pump. So if you like to stick anything lower than full coverage, might not be for you. Now, it claimed to be buildable, And for that, I would have to say, if you're someone who does layers until you get the amount of full coverage that you want, you might want to be careful with this, because I don't feel it's that buildable. With this one layer, I would not do anything else with this layer. I feel 2 layers would start looking cakey on your face. While I was sick, I did break out on this side of my face, and after the breakout went away, it did leave some dark spots, and it covered that beautifully, like no issues. You can't see them whatsoever. But something I point out in almost like every foundation hunt video that I have is that I do have a beauty mark here on this side of my face it's black. It's a true black beauty mark, and you can still kind of see it through this foundation even though it is so full coverage. So if you're someone who likes the type of full coverage where you're not gonna see that beauty mark on, like if I was that type of person who applied layer after layer so you didn't have to see that beauty mark, it would certainly look cakey after the second layer. I don't feel it's buildable. Like even this layer on my face right now is a little too much for me, because you guys know I like to stick towards medium coverage, but for some reason it's somewhere between too much and just right for me. I don't know why. It claimed to be long wearing. I would say it is long wearing. I've been wearing it for about, I want to say almost 6 hours now. Hasn't really moved on my face. And for anyone who has drier skin, I do have some dry patches here on my forehead, and the areas where I had the breakouts, they still have some like skin or dead skin around them, and it didn't cling onto those whatsoever. Now for oil control, this is the side that I did not set. This is the side that I did set. I feel overall my face is still pretty matte for 6 hours for someone who has combo oily skin. This side that I did not set did a good job on its own of controlling the oil, and this one, you know, obviously I had powder on top and stuff like that to set it. Now I am starting to get oily around my nose and a little bit on my chin on the side I didn't set, but I still feel for 6 hours that it's doing a good job of controlling oil. And the last thing I really have to talk about is the color match. Now I thought it was a good color match, however you may have noticed it's a tad bit red. When I pumped the first drop out, I was like, ooh, it's pretty red. However, I've learned from other videos that I've done that there are some foundations that have a workable red undertone, and then there are some that just have me out here looking like a bowl of tomato soup, and it's just not going to happen with this foundation. I feel that this is more of a workable type red undertone, similar to the Becca foundation. The Becca, you know, with other products, it's red, but I can make it work. I feel like with this, especially when I just first put it on, if I were to put it on to go somewhere, when I first got to wherever I was going, I could make it work with my skin tone. However, it did oxidize a little bit more red as the day went on, so that's something to think about there. So should you check it out? I mean, if red undertone is what you go for, because there are some people a red undertone is what works for them, or there are some people who don't mind trying to make a red undertone work, and you're someone who likes a full coverage face, you know, nothing showing through your makeup, then I would highly recommend this foundation. Because other than those two things, because I'm not, you know, this full coverage this much of a person, and the red undertone is getting to me a little bit, but I do think it's workable. But other than that, I did love everything else about this foundation. It says smooth flawless finish, but they all kind of say, you know, smooth flawless finish, but no, this gives you a smooth flawless finish. All right, it's like giving you a whole new canvas to do the rest of your makeup on. I'm really impressed with the finish that this foundation gives you. Did I mention that? I don't know if I did. It's like a velvet matte type finish. It's really nice. Your skin looks like you put the smooth effect on your skin. So I really did like that part of it. It was just the little two things that kind of, you know, took it from a to a So that is it for this hunt. I hope seeing this foundation and hearing my thoughts on it have helped in whether or not you're going to try it out for yourself. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.